Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. I'm reviewing another new cigar from Savinelli today. This is the 2007 vintage Torpedo, 6 1/4 by 54. Very dark cigar, but it is not a Maduro. It is slightly square pressed, if you can see, it's box pressed. And it is very heavy in the hand. It feels very nice, very dense. It's very well made. Everything about it looks very nice. These cigars are made in the Plasencia factory, all Nicaraguan. The filler is 2007 vintage Nicaraguan. Everything else is Nicaraguan. And we're going to begin with it right now. Get the cap here. Very nice looking Torpedo. Some sweet notes there. Coffee. Nice tasting spice. So let's let it sit for just a minute and we'll be right back. Okay, very early in, only about a ½ inch in. A lot of espresso notes, citrus notes with some vanilla and nice pepper. The finish is fairly long and fairly sweet vanilla. Maybe some lingering pepper on the finish, but not a lot at this point. So the cigar really feels like it may go full body. It's sort of medium at this point. So I'll be back here shortly with another update, but at this point, that's where we stand. Well, here we are about 1.5 inches in. The orange notes are very clearly defined now. They're becoming rich, which is nice in my book. The espresso coffee is still there. The pepper is still nice. Finish is still about the same, one of vanilla. I look for the cigar hopefully to become even richer. It's approaching a good richness, but it's not quite there yet. So the one thing I didn't mention was the draw is just a tad firm, but that may be affecting some of it right now. With torpedoes, you get that sometimes. But anyway, the cigar is very nice. I hope the orange becomes even richer, but that's where we are right now. Well, it's just about the midpoint, approaching it, and those orange notes have definitely gotten richer. Very much a plus in my book. Maybe even those light vanilla notes on the spice have now become more of a raw almond. So you've got coffee, orange spice, citrus, and raw almond combining on the initial spice. Vanilla is definitely the flavor on the finish, and there is a little lingering pepper. So the cigar has gotten a little better. Anytime a cigar for me gets richer, it becomes better. I like that. The coffee notes just seem to keep it floating in that medium-bodied state. Hadn't quite reached full-bodied yet, but it's still good. So there we have it, about the midpoint, and that's about where we are. I'll be back. Pretty much at the 2/3 point. The only real change here is the pepper is a little more intensified, which is nice. The draw, which I mentioned before was a little tight, is loosened up. So the cigar, between smoking it, has made it, the draw is just fine at this point. So no real changes. The initial spice and flavors are about the same. The pepper is a little more intensified, so it's nice. So there we are for now. Probably I will be back to wrap it up at the very end unless something else changes. Go down here at the very end. I'm going to finish it up. Wrap it up, if you will. The cigar stayed fairly consistent. The citrus notes sort of waned a little there at the end, but the coffee notes seemed to get stronger, so they were the main flavor, followed by that citrus. and the pepper stayed very nice. Um, the finish pretty much remained one of vanilla. Also had a few tea notes in there, if you can believe that. So, cigar made a few changes here and there. By and large, it remained medium. It approached full, so I'm calling it medium to full. And all in all, a pretty good cigar. Um, the richness of the spice could have been a tad more, in my opinion, but the cigar was pretty good. A lot of coffee notes, a lot of sweet notes in there. So, all in all, the cigar boils down to I'm giving it a score of 90. So, it's a pretty good cigar. Should be available in the shops now or very soon, wherever Savinelli cigars are available. So, look forward to trying the 2007 vintage Savinelli, score of 90.